Every Pokemon ranked from worst to best. There are 898 of these little critters, and I've ranked them all. Why did I do this? Why did we walk on the moon? Because it was stupid and pointless. No one else has done this, alright? And so I'm going to be the first and the best. And obviously, these are just my opinions, which means they are correct. Let's do it! Number 898 is Mr. Mime. I hate this horrible pervert. Terrible hands, terrible feet, weird, bad hair, just all around awful looking. Galarian forms just as bad. Pokemon with multiple forms will be lumped into a single entry, by the way. I don't know how long this is going to take. I've lumped them. It makes sense for me to do that. You can see the length of this video. You know how long this crucible is going to take. I don't. I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But 898 is Mr. Mime, the worst Pokemon. 897 is Jinx. Oh, man, what were they thinking? Just like, it's not just that it's humanoid. It's like, why would you go on an adventure with this thing? Like, what? You've got, say you're a Pokemon trainer, you've got like a Krabby, and then you catch like a Pidove or something. And then you catch it, you see a Jinx, you're like, no, thank you. I'm going to go to school. Mime Jr., guilty by association mostly, but also a horrible clown in his own right. Smoochum, terrible, awful, yeah. And Mr. Rhyme as well. Mr. Mime's horrible uncle. He knows all of the terrible deeds that Mr. Mime does. He knows and he doesn't care. He probably taught him everything he knows. Bruxish, a fish with human lips and mouth, and it reminds you of those fish in the real world that exist that have human teeth. You know those ones? They also shouldn't exist. Milcery, that's cum, baby. That's cum. And even if you want to say it's not, what is it? Milk? Is it cream? What? Why am I supposed to battle with that? It can't even like move. It'll just get filled with dust and shit. Combi. I feel bad for this thing. It looks like it sucks to be alive for Combi. It's just like even just a single hexagon flying through the air would be like, I don't know, guys. But like 3 attached to each other, just let it die. Zubat, annoying, weird, can't stand properly. Inteleon, what? Just I don't hate all humanoid-looking Pokemon. That isn't a fair statement. But this one just looks like Slender Man. Don't care for it. Tentacool, just a waste of my fucking time. Happiny, nothing wrong theoretically with it. But then you remember, Pokemon is a battling game, and that's a baby. And I don't want to hurt a baby or like force it to hurt other things. No, thank you. Shroomish, ugly and annoying. I hate Effect Spore. Yeah, Applin, Flapple, and Appleton. I get what they were going for, but like, Apple Dragon? Yeah, that's what we're doing? Okay. Breloom. Again, Effect Spore is annoying. I hate it. Igglybuff. Just a pointless Pokemon. What do you need a little baby Jigglypuff for? Don't care for the design. Little bobbles on its head. Don't get the spiral. No, thank you. Seal. It's a seal. Good work, guys. Dugong as well. Fantastic. Really thought outside the box there. Same as Goldeen and Seaking. Fish. Execute. I like Execute in some ways, but also like it confuses me. I don't know what is it? And like, is the one in the back with the cracked shell, is that its brains? Can I put my finger in there? Can I eat it? What the fuck is going on? Electrode, just a ball, same as Voltorb. I like Voltorb a little bit better. Magikarp, People think Magikarp's like inspirational and shit. Like it's like, oh, you just keep training and shit. No, fuck that. Magikarp is bullshit. Just because it turns to Gyarados when it hits level 20, it doesn't do anything for it. Either you chuck the XP share on and it gets XP that way, or in the earlier games, you know, you send it out first and let other Pokemon do the battling for it, and then eventually it evolves into Gyarados. It's not inspirational. It's useless. It's the guy in the group on the project that doesn't do anything and shows up and gets the same grade as everybody else. It's up to fucks. It doesn't need to do anything. It knows it's got a trust fund when it turns 20. Choodle, hate it. Weird. Is its head a balloon? Politoed annoys me. Girafarig, your whole thing is you've got 2 heads, bud. That's your whole thing. That's your whole thing. You've got it, and your other head isn't even really a head. It's got like a tiny brain in it, and it's a giraffe Pokemon. Giraffes are so weird in real life, and it doesn't even have the long neck. Give Girafarig an evolution. Unbelievable. Slugma, yeah, take that to a picnic. It's lava, bud. Make cargo too. It's gonna fuck things up. 867 is Metapod. Boring. 866 is Gloom. Tidy yourself up. 865 is Golbat. Just whole body as a mouth. Annoying. 864, Kyurem. I like that Kyurem in the picture there, but the other forms are fucking disgusting to look at. Horrible. Looks like something out of Akira. 863 is Dracozolt. 862 is Dracovish. 861 is Arctozolt. And 860 is Arctovish. Just, I get what they were going for, the concept, but man, these things are ugly and way overpowered. What the hell? Why are they so strong? 859 is Spheal, Round Seal. 858 is Sealeo, see you later. 857 is Walrein, no one gives a shit. 856 is Samurott, Samurai Otter? You started with an otter. Otters are so cool, and you ended up with this? Look at this idiot. I'm the new Blastoise. No, you're not. 855 is Fione, and 854 is Manaphy. Who gives a shit? 853 is Vullaby. Kind of cool in concept, but that's a diaper, and I'm not interested in that. 852 is Sliggoo. Slug, snail, dragon, gross. Morgrem. Oh, man. I fucking... No, thanks. 850 is Cobalion. Look at this fucking fascist, man. Look at this fucking... This cyclist. This guy's a fucking narc. This guy goes on boring hikes and shit. Shut up. 849 is Mandibuzz. These things annoy me, and also, you know, clean up your dirty baby diaper of Vullaby, you useless bugger. 848 is Kakuna, whatever. 847 is Remoraid, and 846 is Octillery. This is here, just, Octillery was meant to be a huge artillery thing, and Remoraid was meant to be, you can kind of see, it's meant to be a gun, meant to be like a pistol, and that's just a waste of potential, because obviously that was, you know, someone higher ups didn't like that, and so it was scrapped. 845 is Seismitoad, and nah. 844 is Skarmory. These things annoy me. Sturdy's a pain in my ass. 843 is Staryu, and 842 is Starmie, and I don't give a shit. 841 is Bayleaf. 840 is Chikorita, thick neck. 839 is Meganium. It's a dinosaur, but it's not even that big. What's the point? A lot of these I'm not going to have a lot to say. I'm just going to say the name, and sometimes I won't even do that, because we're up to a little section I like to call the shitty fucking bug section. Just a bunch of shitty bugs. Just a bunch of bugs, people. Don't worry about it. You can go back and peruse this in your own time. These are some bugs. For sure. Just a bunch of bugs. And then we get into the shitty plant section. Just a bunch of shitty plants. Bunch of fucking plants. For sure. You love to see it. These fucking plants. Yep. Some aquatic birds that are just the birds they're based on with very little variation. And then a bunch of fucking fish to mix things up. Some fucking fish. Yep, and then we finally, out of that, it's 804, it's Binacle, and 803 is Barbaracle. I get what they were going for, but man, these things look like dog shit. No thanks. 802 is Ice Cube, whatever. 801 is Roly Coly. Looks like it hurts to be it. Number 800 is Indeedee, whatever. Number 799 is Bounce Sweet, and number 798 is Steenie. 797 is Silly Cobra. 796 is Sandaconda. 795 is Tailo. We're into the fucking birds now. Some fucking birds. Some fucking birds. We're getting through it, folks. Some fucking birds. Number 784 is Timpole, and I don't care for it. Number 783 is Palpitoad, and it's so stupid looking that I kind of like it, but not really. 782 is Horsey, which is a seahorse, so is 781 Seadra. 780 is Kingdra, a little bit cooler, whatever. 779 is Dealing, pretty cute, but whatever. 778 is All Creamy. 777 is Seedot. And 776 is Nuzleaf. I don't have a problem with Nuzleaf. We're getting into the sort of fine section. We're out of the We were at shit, we went to and now we're in fine. 775 is Dubwool. 774 is Magmar. Got a butt for a head. Don't like that. 773 is Surskit. 772 Masquerain. 771 Dottler. 770 is Volbeat, and 769, nice, is Illumise, who cares? 768 is Thwacky, 767 is Pikipek, 766 Trumbeak, and 765 is Toucannon. 764 is Impidimp. And I've written a note for myself there that I've forgotten about, which is I want to fuck this thing up. And that is true. I want to hurt this thing, which is at least a kind of emotional reaction. So, you know. 763 is Carcol. 762, Chargerbug. 761, Sizzlipede. 760 is Cutiefly. 759, Drizzile. 758 is Marini. And 757 is Toxapex. 756, Jupiter. 755 is Araquanid. And, you know, Araquanid, I like how big it is. I like a big, scary spider. That's pretty neat. So now we're getting into the, pretty good section. Most Pokemon are pretty good. People get paid a lot of money to make them, so you'd fucking hope they're pretty good. Yeah, 754 Luxio is pretty good. Yeah, 753 is Luxray, and that's pretty good. 752 is Yungoos. 751 is Victory Bell. You love how it screams. 750 is Wingull. 749, Numel. 748 is Tentacruel. 747 is Almaldome. 746 is Anorith. 745, Lileep. You love the fossil Pokemon. 744 is Credilli. These are probably the least interesting fossil Pokemon, but it's a very cool concept to have fossil Pokemon in your game. It's a very good world building. 743 is Lurantis. I'm going to sit down. 742 is Fomantis. Pretty cute. 741 is Wimpod. 740 is Morlul. I like this guy. I like that they just went for very, very basic eyes on him. Just two black little dots. It's cute. Same with Shiinotic, 739 there. 738, Tsarina. I like Tsarina. Got a good look. 737 is Pansage. 736, Pansear. These are the Pans and Panpour. And the Semis, 734. Semi-Seer, and Semi-Sage, they serve a purpose, I think. These are the evolutions, and having them this low, I think, is going to annoy some people, because people really like the evolutions. But you're wrong. And this is my ranking for the evolutions, alright? Flareon's the worst. Then it's Jolteon. Then it's Espeon. Then it's Leafeon. Then Glaceon. Eevee. Vaporeon. Umbreon. And I think the best out of the lot is Sylveon. Number 722 is Cacnea. 721, Cacturn. 720, Munna. And 719 is Musharna. 718 is Petalil. And 717 is Lilligant. I've had some good times with a Lilligant. 716 is Spinarak. 715, Ariados. Big spiders. 714 is Pure Ugly, and if you're ugly, you've just got to own it, and Pure Ugly does, and you love to see it. 713 is Hoot Hoot, kind of cool, kind of weird. 712 is Noctowl. 711 is Furret. 710, Doduo. 709 is Clamperl. I love things in their little shells. 708 is Abomasnow. And 707 is Snover. 706 is Dwebble. 705, Basculin. Looks like a very angry fish. That's why it's not in the fucking fish section, because, I don't know, he's mad and I like that. 704 is Natu. 703 is Persian. 702 is Rapidash. Galarian form is, I think, better and pretty cool. Same with Ponyta. Number 700. We're nearly 200 down. Scorpy. How's everyone holding up? 699 is Drapion. 69.8. It's 69. It's Stunky. It's the first two numbers are 69. Skuntank is next. 696 is Patrat. 695 is Watchog. 694, Heatmore. 693 is Huntail. 692 is Gliscor. 691, Joltik. 690, Galvantula. 689, Sneasel. 688, Squavit. 687, Greedent. 686 is Spoink. He's pretty cute. And 685 is Grumpig. 684, Hippopotas. 683, Hippo Down. 682 is Shelmet. 681, Comfey. 680 is Whismur. Great eye design on Whismur. Barely eyes at all. 679 is Loudred. 678 is Spritzy. And 677 is Aromatisse. People don't like Aromatisse, and I get it. 676 is Yanma. And 675 is Yanmega. 674, Excelgor. 673, Skrelp. I don't know why Skrelp and Dragalge are higher than like Horsey and Seadra and stuff. I just like them more. I don't know why. I like the camouflage thing. 671 is Hatena. 670 is Hatrim. 669, nice, Kamala. 668 is Licky Licky. And 667 is Licky Tongue. 666, the devil's number, is Swanna. I like swans, and that's why it's not in like the shitty aquatic bird section. I don't know, just deal with it. 664 is Herdier. 663 is Bunnelby. 662 is Diggersby. 661 is Inkay. 660. Shout out to 660. The true blue Kiwi band. Don't forget your roots, Psyduck. 659 is Electrike. 658 is Cricketot. 657, Cricketoon. 656, Drillbur. 655, Exadrill. And 654 is Shinx. Very, very cute. I kind of want a plushie of Shinx. But not really. I don't like having stuff. 653 is Cottony. 652 is Whimsicott. 651, Stunfisk. 650, Morpeko. 649 is Furfrou, pretty cool. 648 is Sinistea, and 647 is Poltegeist. Now the ghost Pokemon are going to rank high on this list. Ghosts are freaking cool. It's a bizarre concept to have in your children's game, is all these undead critters. Are they alive? Are they dead? What are they? Yeah, they're dead. And that's a haunted teapot, which is, you know, not the best thing you can haunt, but at least it's something. 646 is Drowsy. 645 is Hypno. 644 is Stantler. I kind of like Stantler, but then it's got that weird bum. 643 is Chingling. 642 is Sewaddle. 641, Grubbin. 640, Carablast. Bugs also rank mostly higher. 639 is Zebstrika. 638, Woobat. 637 is Swoobat. Good times with Swoobat. 636 is Goomy. And pretty sure Goomy's like one of the best names to say in all of Pokemon. Goomy. That's why it's up there. 634 is Bellsprout. 633, Swablu. 632, Altaria. 631, Kecleon. 630 is Sandygast. 629, Palisand. 628, Murkrow. 627, Shellos. 626 is Gastrodon. 625 is Mesprit. 624 is Uxie. And 623 is Azelf. 622, Dewott. I mean, it's a real shame what Dewott grows up to be, but that shows a lot of promise, and I think I'd rank it higher if it had a better evolution. 621 is Fletchinder. 620 is Fletchling. 619, Aurorus. 618 is Trubbish. Yeah, Trubbish is here, and so is Garbodor, the trash Pokemon. Bunch of trash. What are you going to do about it? 616 is Weavile. 615, Porygon 2. 614 is Krogunk. 613 is Oricorio. 612 is Porygon, the original. 611, Delcatty. 610 is Meditite. Keep it tight, Meditite. 609, Purloin. Pretty cute. 608 is Lipard. 607, Articuno. Articuno, for those that know. 606, Ordino. 605, Vespiquen. 604, Persimmon. Football monkey, yeah. 603, Pincurchin. 602 is Dunsparce. I'm rooting for you, Dunsparce, you little idiot. What even... Interesting backstory for Dunsparce. I love it. 601 is Oranguru. 600 is Pancham. Look at this cheeky boy. And 599 is Pangoro. Ooh, I don't mess with him. 598 is Smeargle. 597, Maractus. 596 is Marchop. 595, Slowpoke. 594 is Poplio. Poplio's pretty popular starter. 593 is Brionne. and 592 is Primarina. She's a Primarina girl. 591 is Rockruff. 590, Gulpin. 589, Swallow. 588 is Bonsley. 587 is Seviper. 586 is Rabombi. 585 is Meltan. Haven't got one of these things yet. 584 is Melmetal. 583 is Bidoof. The Doof. 582 is Bibarel. 581 Oshawott. Again, very, very cute. Ah, what a shame. 580 is Vileplume. 579 is Torkoal. 578 is Grimer. 577 Alomomola. Alomomola is up there for fun names to say in Pokemon. It's either Alomomola or Goomy. Alomomola, Goomy. 576 Magmortar. 575 is Blitzel. 574 is Makuhita. 573 Gumshoes. 572 Manectric. 571 Castform. I like Castform's other forms. It does have boobies, which is odd, but hey, boobies are neat. 570 is Spearow. 569 is Rattata. 568 is Raticate. 568, Raticate. It's like bingo, everybody. 567 is Durant. Durant. 566 is Swadloon. 565 is Exploud. 564 is Mantike. 563 is Farfetch'd. 562, Vikavolt. We're getting through it. 561 is Drampa. 560 is Ekans, which is Snake backwards. 559 is Arbok, which is Cobra. 558 is Gorbis, and Gorbis has a bra, making it a titty fish, which, how do we feel about that? 557 is Jigglypuff, the OG, or OJ, should I say? I shouldn't. 556 is Electabuzz. 555, Pukumuku, and again, a good name to say. 554, Riolu, pretty cool. 553, Geodude. 552 is Zangoose. 551, Carbink. 550 is Togedemaru. 549, Noivern. 548, Salandit. 547 is Salazzle, and they were trying to make a sexy lizard, weren't they? Come on, Pokemon. 546 is Golisopod. 545 is Caterpie. 544 is Tauros. 543 is Porygon Z. 543, Porygon Z. 542 is Swirlix, Candy Floss Pokemon. And 541 is Slurpuff. I think it's time I got a guest. Bear with me. Alright, folks, please welcome Ray O'Leary.
Calm down. Settle down. Don't focus on me. What we're here for is Pokemon, is Nintendo. That's what we're here to support. Obviously, we're looking at Slurpuff there, and absolutely. And we're looking at Slurpuff, sort of an ugly. Looks like a really stupid child.
Yeah, I mean that's the vibe, right? Dumb child, and it's fitting that it's a dessert.
Alright, so now we're starting with Wooloo. Wooloo, it's a sheep. Game Freak really just said, you know what, let's do Marib, but make it less interesting. Let's tone back the design.
Marib has a bit much going on, so if we can strip that back, that'd be great.
Just a normal sheep. How about a normal sheep? Alright, next up, we got number 539 is Buneri. Who would have thought that Game Freak would be able to make two cute animals and just turn them straight into Pokemon?
They've done it multiple times now. What an incredible endeavour Game Freak's on.
It's hugely shocking. Imagine a fluffy rabbit. Alright. 538 is Helioptiles, some kind of lizard with a helmet, like some kind of bike helmet thing. Gross. 537 Heliolisk. What is going on there? He's sort of got a necklace. I don't like it. It looks like he's peeling his skin and coming out. Like a
Yeah, I think that's the idea. I think it's
skin coming. That's meant to be a skin coming off.
yeah, like lizards do.
Oh, I don't want to look at it. All right, 536 Fungus, Pokeball gone bad. Sort of mutated, got inside a Voltorb. Mungus, obviously top game 2020, huge game. Everyone's playing it. Watch out for the trade.
Everyone loves a Moongus.
Mungus. Fearow, a bird. Do you like? Are we at the point where you would say you like all the designs of the Pokemon?
I would say, someone fighting out there? I would say we're at, so we went from shit to to fine to pretty good. I'd say we're in okay. Yeah. Like there's stuff to like.
And I would say Fearow is a poor man's Pidgeotto.
Absolutely. No arguments here.
Yeah, never cared for it. All right, Minior, some kind of rock. This is the one, and it's got like there's like a little delicious insides, right? And you can eat.
Sweet, gooey inside.
You find a little Slurpuff in there.
Every Pokemon tastes delicious. That's just the truth.
Did you ever Lion King? The bugs. Whenever Timon and Pumbaa ate bugs, I always thought, God, I wish I could eat those bugs. They look delicious.
Absolutely. The other one that got me was Land Before Time. Whenever they ate anything, it was just leaves and stuff, and I'd be like, I want those leaves.
What, really?
Yeah.
But like the bugs in Lion King make more sense because they're all cartoony and big and delicious. But leaves are just leaves. Like,
I mean, this doesn't.
were you just hungry?
I wasn't fed as a child. This makes even less sense now because you're a vegan and I'm not. So you'd think that you'd be after the leaves and I'd be after the bugs.
No, they just looked so delicious. They look like gummy worms and stuff. They look delicious. All right, 532 is Mudbray. It is a donkey. Obviously voiced by Eddie Murphy. Coming in at 531 is Minun. And I could wager, if this is 531, I can imagine 533 is Plusel. Obviously they're essentially the exact same. I'm sick of seeing them. I used to always train my Pokemon in Emerald in a place where Plusles and Minuns were, and they had static, which sucked. Crustlay, crab Pokemon. Hermit crabs. Got disgusting bottoms. Alright, and we got Drifloon, a balloon ghost type. I think this is a cool one. Is Drifloon the one that kidnaps children and flies them away?
Yes, that's correct. That's our flatmate, Officer Jenny.
Can't you see? You can lock me up and throw away the key. I thought that was going to get all edited out, so I just stayed silent. Crustle, Drifloon, obviously, kidnaps people, kidnaps children. Do you have Woobat coming up? Because you got to say a hilarious thing about Woobat. I've got a joke prepared about Woobat.
I mean, Woobat's already been. Do you want to do some Pokemon material? I guess.
No, this Woobat joke's very racist and about the coronavirus epidemic. I'm kind of glad, to be honest. But if we get to it, I'll do it.
Okay, I guarantee Woobat, we'd have to go back some ways, and it doesn't sound like it's worth it.
Alright, so Drifblim is the next Pokemon, and sort of like, imagine Drifloon but bigger. It's sort of what they do. It's sort of a classic Pokemon technique, is just get the old one, make it a bit bigger.
I'm appreciating this Pokemon shtick, this old school style stand-up we're getting with the Pokemon coming.
What's the deal?
What's the deal with Camerupt?
What is the deal with Camerupt? I'll tell you. It's fire, rock. Maybe it should be fire ground. I don't know.
It is fire ground.
Well, that's great. That's great. I'm glad they made those suggestions. I'm glad they made those changes. Got cool little rings on the side. I think great Pokemon. Numel, way better design than Numel, I'd imagine. And a poor man's Magcargo, I think, as we can all agree. We all agree?
I mean, aren't we all?
Aren't we all? All right, up next is Turtonator, the poor man's Camerupt. And look at that. I think this is so much uglier, a lot sharper than Camerupt, a lot more rough around the edges. Kind of looks like the evolution of Minior. Looks like mini or broken up. Truly awful.
Where would you put that?
Where would I put that? Right at the bottom. Is Mr. Mime coming up?
Mr. Mime's actually already been.
All right. Well, I've got a cracker about Woobat, so we can't.
Looking forward to this Woobat gag.
This Woobat. And Blaze, Blanche, Blanche, Blacephalon, Blacephalon, Blacephalon.
You got it.
All right, great. Well, that's a Pokemon, and there we go. Number 523, Jang Mo. Of course, the equivalent of Tyranitar. Well, no, sorry, of Larvitar. Of course, cute little guy, little love heart ones there. Coming up next, we have Hakamo. Yeah, this is. Do you remember that episode of Ankomo? Do you remember that episode of Friends where Monica gets braids in her hair or whatever, and she can like swing them around and it makes a noise?
No.
Yeah, neither. But I was just gonna say this reminds me of that episode of Friends. I think Komo is the moniker of Pokemon. And who do you think is Gunther?
Like Slurpuff?
That's really good. All right, going to 5.
Vulpix, the Ross of Pokemon.
Ross of Pokemon, Ross, always pissing me off. Always saying things, always so unnecessarily angry and mean. And there's a real will they, won't they with Sandshrew, the Rachel of Pokemon. Vulpix, one of the OGs. It's a great design, really cute. No wonder people recognize it from Smash Bros. Obviously. And obviously it has an excellent Galarian. Is it Galarian or Sun and Moon? It's the ice type.
Alolan.
Alolan, yeah, excellent. It's great. No wonder it's up so high. Ninetales, the sort of is it like a dead dog or something? Like it died? Anyway, yeah, R.I.P. Shout out to Ninetales. Roselia, just a woman holding flowers. Carnivine, nom nom nom. I don't know why I did that. I'm so sorry. Carnivine.
Do you want to take another go at that? Or?
I feel like I kind of nailed it, to be honest. To be honest, Carnivine's sort of a more aggressive, more masculine, sort of a less sexy version of like Weeping Bell, Victory Bell, that family.
Less sexy Weeping Bell.
Yeah, 100%. I don't know about you, but the words weeping always makes me think of sex. There's nothing I can't disassociate those two concepts in my mind. Litwick, Ghost Fire. Fire is my favorite type. I think Ghost is very cool. Glad to see them together. Two great tastes that taste great together. Litwick. And then, of course, coming up next is Lampet. It's like Litwick, but a bit bigger. And then coming up is, Shuppet is coming up next. I was expecting the final one but that's interesting. Shuppet just kind of looks like a sock with a. I don't want to say what the horn looks like.
What do you think the horn looks like?
No, you know what I mean. But
you just said that crying turns you on. I don't. What are you afraid of now?
It's not that kind. It's not. I'm doing a very serious analysis of Pokemon. It's very but I've got this I thought of a Woobat anyway. I've got a thought of a Woobat joke.
Okay.
Where's Slowking? Has Slowking been? Slowking, one of the best Pokemon.
Slowking's your favourite, right?
Absolutely, number one with a bullet, and so I'm looking forward to seeing that at number one. But of course we've got a wee while, so let's get to that slow. Okay, Ivysaur coming in sort of out of nowhere. Ivysaur, great Pokemon. It's a great Pokemon. Nothing more to say. I always was more of a Charmander guy, but great to see Ivysaur. Swinub, I'm a big fan of this family of Pokemon. Swinub, yeah, very cute, like a short little stunted. Someone's chopped the legs off Babe. Alright, Pillow Swine, Mammoth. Now we're talking about Ice Age, Ray Romano, Manny.
Manny the Mammoth. The Chandler of Ice Age.
Absolutely. Could I be any more Ice Age? Alright, then coming up, is it oh no, it's not Mammoth Swine, it is Roserade, a real bait and switch. Roserade, got that sort of a masquerade, eyes wide shut kind of thing going on. Yeah, absolutely.
Roserade's kinky as hell.
Absolutely. Slakoth. Yeah, just a sloth. Just a sloth. Vigoroth. Vigoroth looks way different to the other two.
I like that Vigoroth is sort of the teenage years of this line. That it's like it's a very lazy child and then a very troublesome teen with a lot of energy, and then as you go to the final evolution, Slacking.
As we go to the final evolution, Slacking, the dad. Absolutely. This is a don't talk to me till I've had this much of my coffee kind of guy.
gotta have my Java.
What I have is Java. Slaking, I mean, you know what? I would think that this Pokemon might be more useful if it didn't have its ability. Now, I don't know if many people have said that before, but I think even taking a nap every...
Controversial take from Ray O'Leary.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll say it again. I think if this Pokemon didn't nap every second turn, it might be used more widely.
You're not wrong.
I might be. Omanyte, alright, sort of a fish. Sort of a fish?
No.
It's sort of a fish.
Sort of.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, sort of, but mostly. Alright, and then of course we have Omastar. Omastar, I'm like, I've got a Woobat joke coming up that I can...
Really looking forward to this Woobat joke. Hope everyone's looking forward to this Woobat joke coming up.
Yeah, no, I bailed from the Omastar one. I don't feel confident in it. Omastar, truly terrifying Pokemon. Horrifying mouth. The spikes in it, truly awful. Truly scary. Coming up, Paris. Let's talk about Paris. London, France. Talk about pop music. Paris, of course, is the bug Pokemon. And one of the few bug Pokemon.
You've got the clicker there. You can talk about this as much as you want. I'm not forcing you. As soon as you're ready to go to the next slide.
Yeah, I know we've got 800 Pokemon to get through or so, and I feel like we should be spending quite a lot of time on each one. And I really want to dig into the nitty gritty of Paris. I want to really get to know it. How many mushrooms does it have on its back?
Let's do a quick count.
1, 2. All right, great. How many? It's sort of got. I didn't notice this before, but because we've been spending quite a lot of time in Paris, and we're really trying to get that analysis in. I've actually noticed it's got kind of like Krillin dots on its forehead, like in Dragon Ball Z, or like it's got really bad acne or something.
A lot of interesting details in the Gen 1 Pokemon that they add to the design. Usually things like that, like the bisected legs and things are very Gen 1. The story of Paris, as you see, it's the fungus eventually grows to a size that it takes over the entire body of the insect. And if you go to the next slide,
we're still talking about Paris, so we want to.
You just go to the next slide.
No, but we are still talking about Paris. So we're really getting in. We're really getting the nitty gritty. We haven't even counted the eyes.
Who is Paris? Who are you, Paris?
Who is I've been to Paradise, but
Go on.
I've never been. I've got a Woobat joke. It's really good.
Really looking forward to this Woobat gag.
All right, okay. Well, that's enough time on Paris, probably. Now, is it the name anything to do with the city?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Great. Well, all right. Well, coming up next, we have. I'm loath to leave Paris now that we're at Parasect. I feel like we didn't really get enough. Of course, yeah, Parasect's got a lot of interesting things going on. It's got one less mushroom, but you know, sometimes it's about quality, not quantity.
Well, it's typically with a mushroom you get a fungal colony. So you two mushrooms poking above the ground are actually connected. So it's the same fungal entity that has now taken over the insect body, and as you can see, the eyes are blank. The insect is dead.
Yeah. So this is it Cordyceps? Is that the name of the fungus?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. So this this Parasect actually inspired The Last of Us.
I would play that game if they're just giant parasects.
That's the dream, and I write into Naughty Dog, and I say bring back Ratchet and Clank. All right, 502's Togepi, of course, the egg Pokemon, one of the few Pokemon to hatch from eggs.
Most of them do.
One of the few, and you'll and yeah, there's nothing much to it. It knows Metronome, Wildcard. All right, coming in next is Bronzor. I can't believe Bronzor's this high up. It's just sort of a round ring. Got eyes. It kind of looks like it's smiling, but if you accept that thing underneath its nose is a mouth, then you have to believe its mouth goes all around its face and over its eyes.
That's entirely possible. Are you questioning my list?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm having a go at this.
This is perfectly deduced here. Bronzor is exactly where it's supposed to be. 501. This is scientifically done.
That's true. I remember we were. I remember watching you do your list, and I think I said Bronzor to you, and your eyes sort of rolled in the back of your head, and you yelled 501, and this is the first one you started with.
Smoke sort of billowed out of my mouth and formed 501 in the air.
That's right. It was like we were announcing a new pope almost. Yes. That's all right. And coming in at 500 is Bronzong. Of course, big Bronzo. What was the first one called? Bronzo? And Bronzong, I think a real change in the design. Pretty cool. Steel and psychic, maybe. And yeah, sort of, what is it? Is it a big bell? Is that what it's meant to be?
It's not a. I don't think it's a bell. Maybe it's a bell. I thought it was just like I don't know the backstory to Bronzong, but I like it.
Tell you what, it's the bell of the ball in my eyes. That's a little. I've got a Woobat joke. Anyway,
Really looking forward to this Woobat joke.
499 Hatterene, big fan of this Pokemon, big fan of this line. I remember when this one got announced, there's a lot of inappropriate comments about what it looked like.
What kind of comments?
Inappropriate ones.
Well, and in what way?
They were sort of. It's not sort of in the spirit of Game Freak, is how I would describe it. I'm filled with the spirit of Game Freak.
Do you remember any of the comments verbatim?
I think some of the positive ones were that it represented the sort of the trans flag, which I'm very proud of. So it's great to get that representation in there. Hatterene, and of course we've got Ferroseed coming in next. Of course, there's that Pokemon with the, what's the name? The Vicious Jaw with the big punch, and it can take out Ferroseed pretty damn quick. Yeah, this is sort of like the Cool Man's Pineco. The Cool Man's. Ferrothorn, huge, terrifying Pokemon, looks like a nightmare chandelier. Yeah, not much to have to say about Crobat, of course. Crobat, of course, inspired by the Crowbar. And then you got Crobat.
And the Cronut.
And the Cronut, that's right. Crobat looks nothing like Golbat, looks something like Zubat. It's just another bat. But I'm a big fan. I quite like it. Metacham, big pants. Alright, I think that's enough analysis of Metacham. If we could go back to Paris, though, I've got more. Actually, it's got the same dots like Paris. It's got 3 little acne dots on its forehead. No mushrooms, though. Alright, and coming up next is we've got Roggenrola, the rock and roll Pokemon. Pretty badass. Gary Glitter. No, not Gary Glitter, can't say that anymore. Boldor.
The rock and roll Pokemon.
Yes, that's right. The rock and roll Pokemon. This one's absolutely fine. It's in the clear. Absolutely, perfectly fine. Great Pokemon. Huge teeth, I think, maybe, or eyes. It's hard to tell what's going on with the rocks. Gigalith. Gigalith? Gigalith. Guy.
You got it.
Thank you, Gigalith. All right, and big fan of this one. Obviously, rocks. What's your thought? One of the few rock type Pokemon.
It is just rock, which is rare.
Yeah, it's one of the few rock type Pokemon. One of the few rock Pokemon. And I think it's pretty darn cool. I think it's interesting that rock can be affected by electricity. Not on my watch. 491 Glameow the cat. That's right, of course. We've known many cats in our time. Top Cat, the cat from To Become One. You know that cat?
To Become One?
Is that Paula Abdul song?
Opposites Attract?
Yeah.
Jazz, what's his name?
Jazz Cat, the Scat Cat?
Scat Cat.
He's the Scat Cat. Yeah, Glameow. It's just a cat. It's just a cat.
Long tail, though. Big long tail.
Yeah, so that's a really interesting facet of its design. That's the great thing for Game Freak, is that there are so many different breeds of dogs out there. There are so many different kinds of cats. You know, there are cats with short tails. There are cats with long tails. And so there's just this endless variety of Pokemon they can do. They've never had a Dalmatian, I don't think. Looking forward to that. 490 Pineco. Now, some would say that this is a poor man's Ferroseed. Not me.
Some would say I wouldn't.
Yeah, not me either. Yep, absolutely not. I don't know, maybe it's like Fortress. Here, doesn't look anything like a pine cone.
No, it's very. It kind of looks gross, but yeah.
Yeah, it does look gross. The more you think about, what do you think? Would it be sticky? Do you think there's red bits?
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt. Good band. 488. Let's talk about it. Amora. We're finally here. We're getting into it. 488s. That's right. The people watching at home, they've been like, some of them, they're skipping ahead to 480. And this is what we're getting. We're getting Amora. Now, Amora, I haven't played the game that this one's from. No clue what it is. This might be a Digimon, for all I know. Or maybe it's a decoy, maybe it's a fake. I don't know. Maybe you've put in a Beanie Baby, and you're trying to trick me with a Beanie Baby.
It's a Beanie Baby?
I think it's absolutely a Beanie Baby. But yeah, look, it's got big, huge eyebrows, far too big, where it looks like an eyebrows of an old man, like Statler and Waldorf over here. And then, diamond sight. Now the Amora is actually hunted for its diamond.
Not true.
It's poached. That's why it's so terribly poached. And actually, it can fly using its eyebrows. What type is Amora? Noibat. Need I say more?
No.
We could take a lot longer. I think we could really relax into Dano. The next Pokemon.
You remember Paris?
Oh, yeah, we had such a good time in Paris. That's right.
Didn't we enjoy it? Didn't we love Paris?
Oh, we had such a good time in Paris. God, the lights, the romance, the food.
The fruit.
Sorry, what? The fruit.
The fruit and the food.
Absolutely. God, we dine like crazy. Now, Dano, based on, is it Paul Dano, the actor?
Who's Paul Dano?
The actor inspired by Dano. But yeah, this is interesting.
Life becomes art, becomes life.
Absolutely, art for art's sake, money for God's sake. Dano, weird dragon, got no eyes. Well, it's got like the emo dragon. Interesting design. Zuelius. I'm not. Yeah, sort of a double header. Sort of getting a cerebral kind of vibe, and then of course it evolves into Shelgon.
No, it doesn't. So that's Dano and Zweilous is Zwei, and then the third Pokemon is Hydreigon. Is Zwei is the 3, 1, 2, 3 in German.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Where do they get it?
That's crazy. I mean, there's a whole place out there and they don't speak English. That's Shelgon, of course. Now Shell, of course, is that's 2 in Austrian. That's where they get that from. Okay. Yeah, a Shelgon, Bagon, Shelgon, a Dragon. All right, Venomoth evolves from Venonat, huge moth. But would you believe it? One of the few bug types. Now, would you believe it? Now that's 483. Now, of course, we're coming up to 482, and this is, of course, the glass trier. That's right. This one loves to try a bit of glass. This one is addicted to methamphetamine. This is the glass trier. and look at him go. He's been up for days. He's really cleaned.
Is he made out of meth?
This is the methamphetamine Pokemon. Absolutely the methamphetamine Pokemon. That's why his eyes are dead like that. It's absolutely eyes are kind of meth. He is the glass trier. And you know what? Frankly, I think there should be more drug checking to make sure that glass is safe. Yeah, so, good on him. Lit Leo, of course. Now, this is a starter Pokemon from Gen 5.
No.
Gen 6.
It's not a starter Pokemon.
Okay, all right. Agree to disagree. A little tough to hear there. And it's some kind of, I guess, monkey. All right. Who's to say? And of course, Pyroa, named after Pyroa, the town in New Zealand where LNP, a drink that if you're from anywhere else in the world, you will have no idea what it is. But of course, Pyroa, no lions there, so that's real inventive of Game Freak to have sort of taken that. Is that the female version as well? They have a male, female.
Yes.
Absolutely, that's great. I love it when they do that. You do have any strong feelings about that? None? All right, now this is Spec Trier. Now this one is a spec writer. So this one submits jokes on spec to different studios. It's trying its best to get a writing job out here, but it's hard.
It is hard.
It's hard out here. Not all of us do it. Some of us resort to meth. All right.
The duality of man. You're either a spec writer or you're on meth.
Absolutely. And that's what I think Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was trying to capture. 478. Of course, we rail out of the 480s. People aren't interested now. People, they were excited for the 480s. Now we're at 478. We're at Pupitar. People, they're not going to be interested in the drama mask come to life. The happy and the comedy and tragedy masks.
Yeah.
This is the tragedy one come to life. That's what it looks like. And I'm willing to say Puccina, a dog. It's just a dog. Mightyena, a dog. It's just a dog.
Bigger dog. Lil Pup
is a dog. Stoutland, just dogs. And see, this is the good thing for Game Freak is there's just an endless supply of dogs. And they can just make anything, they can just like, so they've done, what's Lillipup? What type of dog is it? It's like a Cheshire?
Cheshire dog.
It's a Cheshire dog. But again, like I said, they haven't done Dalmatian. They could do Chihuahua. Have they done Chihuahua? Like, there are just countless dogs that I'm sure we'll see as they scrape to the bottom of that barrel. 473 La Vestra, based on Leviosa from Harry Potter. It's the Pokemon. Not many Pokemon of this type, of course. It's Bug, one of the few Bug types. Fire type, great to see it. We love to see it. And it's Bug, one of the few Bug starters. Now, Meowst. What?
No, it's fine.
Meowstic. I've got a great Woobat joke.
Really looking forward to that. Just hold on, everybody.
Yeah, as soon as we get to Woobat, I know we're in the 470s. Everything really peaked in the 480s. People love 480, but of course we're coming up to 471. We're talking about Hoppip. We're talking about one of the most useless Pokemon that have ever graced the planet. Was it Grass and Flying? And one of the first moves it learns is Splash, and then it learns Cotton Spore or something. It was just a huge waste of space. Really wouldn't catch it on your Silver Gold playthrough.
Very cute though.
Oh, absolutely! Yeah, love the design. Love that it like kind of fly and spin around and stuff. I think it's a cool family. Pseudo Wudo, the trickster Pokemon. Yeah, it pretends it's a tree, though in hindsight, when you actually get into a battle with it, there comes a point where you're sort of like, how did anyone think this was a tree? How did this fool anyone? It's got a face. It's got, I
guess it can close its eyes, close its mouth.
Yeah, but also you come from a region of Pokemon and you know that there are fake trees around. I mean, I guess, I don't know, I still get still fooled by the stick insect, I suppose.
Do you think that Sudowoodo pretends to be a tree so it can mug people?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, or maybe just, it seemed to like having the water can squirted on it a bit, I guess. Or
didn't like that. That's the whole point of that.
It didn't?
No.
Okay, I'm trying to, what did it make, anyway, it kind of wiggles about a bit and stuff. Anyway, legendary Pokemon in the second gen. Of course, now we're at to 469. Growlithe. Yeah, great Pokemon. Some would say another dog.
Some would definitely say that, for sure. I'm going to get that in the comments.
Absolutely. But I think, phenomenal design. Looks great. Tastes great. 468. Meowth. Of course. Meowth, I think they've sort of steadily ruined with the Alolan and the Galarian versions. I think the Galarian Meowth looks absolutely terrifying and awful.
Galarian Meowth is my favourite.
467. Alright, Weedle. Of course, your favourite is Galarian Meowth, but obviously Weedle inches in front of your favourite Pokemon.
No, Galarian Meowth is my favourite of the Meowths.
Oh. Alright, so this is what do you think is better, Caterpie or Weedle?
Probably Caterpie.
Wrong, it's Wurmple. Alright, 466. It's Crabrawler. Love Crabrawler. Look at it, it's punch drunk. It's been through some stuff. It is absolutely. And of course, this is what toxic masculinity is all about. And now we're coming up to 465. Torchic, a starter Pokemon, coming in quite late in your list, I think. I feel like.
Where would you put it?
800 or so. But I just think it's interesting that the starter Pokemon is all the way back down here. Because people generally love the stars. Combuskin, yeah, I never cared for the design of Combuskin. I don't like the half and half. The yellow on top, orange on bottom. And then, of course, we come to Blaziken. Of course, now the haters out there, they said they could never do a firefighting type, especially a starter. And you know what? They proved them wrong. Time and time again.
I mean, this was the first, but man.
And what a legacy it's left. I mean, it was so good. They had to do it, 2, 3, 4, 5 times? How many times have they done it? 3, 4? They've done it enough. They've done it enough. They've done it absolutely enough. And of course, coming to 462, Spinder. And of course, there's 100,000 different types of Spinder out there, but only one for me. This one. I love Spinder. Oh, yeah, great Pokemon. Yeah, Leave Annie. Now, I didn't play the one that this guy. Oh wait, no, is this from Sun and Moon?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think about this one? Give it to me. A Bug's Life.
It's a bug's life. It's I just like I like it. I like its design. I like that it's like blades look lethal, but they're any like a leaf blade. It looks great.
Like Scizor, no, Scyther.
Well, yeah, sort of.
Yeah, sort of like that, like Scyther. Thanks for bringing that up. All right, 460, of course, is Mincino.
Chino, I think.
Oh, okay. Obviously, I want to ground it up and make some mints. Is this the Pikachu equivalent in its game?
No.
Because they do love to do the little Pikachu equivalents. Minccino, just it's a chinchilla type, right? The chinchilla, one of the few chinchilla type Pokemon. And of course, we're coming in at 459, and this is Cinccino, the Hispanic 5. Of course, is the fifth evolution in the Cincinnati. I like
Sort of doing word association now, aren't you?
Sinners and Saints. Here we go. I love it's here. It's great. It looks like a very rich, wealthy lady who's been accused of murdering her husband, and she's playing coy about it.
Well, I never.
Oh, me? 458. Nincada, of course, the great Pokemon, evolves into two different ones, but you got to have that space in your party. It's pretty tricky. The first time I didn't get Shedinja. How was I to know? It's true. Ninjask, the fast Pokemon, one of the few bug types. It's, it's got a great ability. Turtwig, I'm shocked to see so low down.
So you'd put it up like in the top 200 Pokemon, or?
Yeah, I might. I don't know. I think maybe after watching Detective Pikachu, one of the great Pokemon films, I think Tortuga. What's the name of that one? Torturus. It's truly a great Pokemon. Tortrio. Anyway, Turtwig, great little cute little guy, and then of course evolves into Sawsbuck.
No, it doesn't.
The seasonal Pokemon. That's right. But I think he's good any time of the year. Hey, I've got a great Woobat joke. Now,
Really looking forward to that.
454 Gothita, of course, little goth Pokemon. Looks like the sister to Smoochum.
Oh, it kind of does. Maybe I put it too high.
Oh no.
Kind of is like Smoochum. Might have to back that. All right, Gothita is tentatively 544, but that's
You just dropped it 100 places.
454. Sorry, no. But I am considering dropping it further down. But we'll see.
All right, Gothita, of course, Gotharita, sister to Chikorita, word association, and I really enjoy this line. Gothitelle, are you kidding me? Look at that. Yeah, no, great dark and psychic type or something.
Just psychic.
Yeah. And of course, then there's Trapinch. This is a great line, excellent line, phenomenal Pokemon. You're out on the desert. What's the last thing you expect to see?
I guess like water.
I was going to say a frozen yogurt shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, Trapinches are out in the desert. Get your go-go goggles. Diglett, huge Pokemon. There's that hilarious thing about, is Diglett got its mouth open with just a single tooth, or is that its nose? What's your stance on the issue?
That's its cock. Or just genitals. Cock is sort of implies a certain gender, but it's just genitals.
You use cock as a gender neutral term.
Yeah, I mean in a gender neutral way. It's genitals.
I was going to say that its whole face, it's all mouth. The eyes are also just mouth.
The whole body is genitals.
Yeah. Okay, all right. And 459, we come in at Doug Trio, which is just 3 Dicklets. Truly, and I've said this to you before being off mic, but people love Gen 1 because it's the first one, and they praise it. But some of the Pokemon, the designs are pretty lazy, and Doug Trio is just 3 Dicklets.
It sure is.
That being said, if you like Diglets, This
I've got the Pokemon for you. And no, not Diglett.
about Diglett, but thrice, 3 times.
You're thinking, okay, I've 3 Diglets in my party. That sounds great. No. There's a more cost-effective way to do it.
Absolutely, we're talking about she's once, twice, 3 times a Diglett. We're talking about Doug Trio. You can have 18 Diglets in your party.
Dream team.
Christ, I wonder there must be people who do that. Litten, of course. Now people will be familiar with the Litten line due to Smash Bros. Litten, of course, is fire. Now Litten or Torracat. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about this. This is a bad cat with chewed. I don't like it. Oh yes, too, and then it involves a Mudsdale.
No, it doesn't. No, it's completely unrelated.
Mudsdale, never cared for because you have to ride them in Sun and Moon and it's so bloody slow. Qfint. Yeah, I think it's a great Pokemon Steel type.
Great Pokemon. Really got me through Sword and Shield. Really, this little guy dragged my ass through that Crucible.
Great, yeah. I think it's a really great Pokemon. It's the first one you see in Sword and Shield. I think, yeah, phenomenal Pokemon. Of course, people are going to be disappointed it wasn't in the 480s, but here it is in 445. So that's something to see. Krabby, it's a crab. Absolutely great crabs. I'm a big fan of hermit crabs, but of course we've already had Crustle. This is a crab type. Poliwhirl, interesting Pokemon. It's meant to be a tadpole, right?
Yeah.
What tadpole on earth looks like that? Is a huge hip.
They do. There's a kind of they have them on their bellies.
God,
These swirls.
look like a right idiot.
They look really stupid now.
Oh Christ! All right, okay. Poliwhirl's cool. Though. It's got gloves. Frostmoth, a real. I am starting to get sick of Pokemon that evolve by happiness. I find it's a real pain. Frostmoth is one of them. But I did it. They had Sentret, of course, the useless Pokemon. Is what it's.
Okay.
You disagree?
Love Sentret. Sentret's great.
I mean, it's just the early normal type Pokemon. Then I would tend to avoid them. I'd go straight.
Fair.
I'd always get the flying type, avoid the normal one. So Sentret, not a fan. Hooper, I guess like the genie Pokemon. I dream of Genie.
Do you know what? You've given us a lot of service here, Ray. I'm gonna send you on your way.
Do you want to talk about Paris? Do you want to talk about Paris some more?
Why don't you go write some notes on Paris and we'll rendezvous later on in the evening?
I mean, I could just do it now. Paris is capital of France.
Okay.
I'll come back when you get to Woobat.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man. When I get to Woobat, you're in. Thank you, Ray. Ray O'Leary, everybody. 440 is Hooper. 439, Wigglytuff. 438, Wobbuffet, based on the comedian. 437, Unknown. 436, Bagon. 435 is Curlier. 434, Ralts. 433, Yamper. 432 is Boltund. 431, Tortuga. 430, Caracosta. 429 is Vanillite. Yeah, the ice creams are this high up. What are you going to do about it? I love the ice creams. Vanillish and Vanillux. The ice creams are great. 426 is Skitty. 425 is Stonjourner. Great idea for a Pokemon. 424, Tangrowth. A not as good Tangela. 423 is Magnemite. 422, Magneton. Great. Stick 3 Pokemon together. It's a new Pokemon. Vibrava is 421. And 420, it's Pidgey. Pidgey is not in the Shitty Birds Pokemon because Pidgey was the first, and I think that's fair. 419 is Magby. 418 is Chansey. 417 is Blissey. 416 is Pachirisu. 415 is Toxel. 414 is Corsola. 413 is Cryogonal. 412 Ursaring. 411 is Teddy Ursa. 410 is Grottle. Terrible name. Worst name in Pokemon, Grottle. 409 is Shieldon. 408 is Drudagon. 407, Meliota. 406, Whiscash. 405, Pignite. 404, Tepig. 403 is Snivy. 402, Servine. And 401, Serperior, obviously. 400, Tynamo. 399, Electrike. And 398 is Electros. Interesting that it took to the, if I recall correctly, these are from the 5th generation, and it took them that long to make an electric eel Pokemon. They made like 40 different kinds of dogs, but they're like, what kind of animal in the real world has a kind of superpower? We'll wait on that. We'll sit on an electric eel for a while. A Mulga, 397. 396 is Bouffalant. 395 is Froakie. And 394 is Frogadier. 393 is Lopunny. 392 is Florges, popping that booty out. 391 Fampi. And 390 is Donphan. 389 Nosepass. 388 is Archen. And Archeops is 387. 386 Virizion. It looks like the mascot for Verizon. As a company. 385 Toxtricity. 384 Fennekin. 383 is Braixen. 382 Delphox. 381 is Dedenin. 380 Lunatone. 379 Solrock. 378 is Rillaboom. We are over halfway, everybody. I'm over halfway. 377 is Berserker. 376 is Victini. We've got the energy. We can do this. 375 is Venipede. 374 Whirlipede. 373 Scolipede. Great line, I think. 372 is Clauncher. 371 is Frillish. 370 Frostlass. 369 Clink, Clang, and Kling Clang at 367. I think they're cool. I like gears. 366 is Graplocked. Great Pokemon. Love the way it moves. 365 is Timber. 364 is Gurdurr. 363 is Conkeldurr. Great. 362 Rufflet. We're in the I think we're in the great Pokemon now. 361 is Axew. 360 is Fracture. Yeah, these are all great. And 359 is Haxorus. 358 Cresselia. 357 Keldeo. 356 is Tyrogue. 355 is Hitmontop. 354 Heatran. 353 Mienfoo. 352 Mienshao. 351 Venonat. 350 Braviary. 349 Dialga. 348 Relicanth. 347 Toxicroak. 346 Why Not. 345 is Snorunt. 344 Elekid. 343 Tangela. 342 Graveler. 341 Escavalier. 340 Corphish. 339 Chandelure. 338 Elgyem. And 337 Behem. I think these guys are great. I love the designs. 336 is Clobberpuss. What a champion. What a champ. Look at this guy. Brilliant. 335 is Miltank. Never had a problem with Whitney's Miltank. Don't get it. 334 is Goodra. A friend of mine asked me if I had to have sex with a Pokemon, what would it be? And I said Goodra. Not going to expound on that. 333 is Chincho. And 332 is Hariyama. 331 is Kadabra. 330, Sork, and 329, Throw. 328, Dodrio. 327, Jirachi. 326, Gabite. 325 is Chimchar. 324, Delibird. 323 is Tapu Fini. 322, Bastiodon. 321 is Primeape. 320, Cosmium. 319 is Phalanx. 318, Poipole. 317, Lapras. 316 is Klefki. Just some keys. I love it. 315 is Tornadus. 314 is Thundurus. 313 is Mareep. 312, Flaffy. 311, Ampharos. 310 is Infernape. 309, Flabebe. 308, Floette. 307 is Hitmonchan. Love Hitmonchan. Any Pokemon based on Muhammad Ali? Kidding me? 306 is Nidoran female. 305 is Nidorina. 304, Absol. 303 is Lycanroc. 302, Beware. Very cute. Love it. 301, Marshadow. 300 is Cleffa. We're in the top 300, everybody. 299 is Gibble. 298 is Zekrom. 297 is Phantump. 296 is Pumpkaboo. 295 is Granbull. 294 is Milotic. 293 is Chespin. 292 is Gorgeist. Gorgeist is how it's pronounced, I believe. 291 is Machoke. 290 is Cosmog. 289 is Cubfu. I had a lot of good fun with Cubfu. 288 is Lantern. I had fucking good memories with Lantern. 287 is Bergmite. And 286 is Avalugg. I loved seeing the Avalugs in the new one when they're floating around like actual icebergs. That looks very cool. 385 is Poliwrath. 384 is Poliwag. 383 is Naganadel. Yeah, a really bizarre Pokemon. 382 is Coughing. 281 is Dratini. 280 is Dragonair. 279 Dragonite. Yeah, the Dratini line might be a little low for some people. Never really did much for me. 278 is Shiftry. 277 is Gligar. 276 Tapulele. 275 Magearna. 274 Zeraora. Love Zeraora. 273 Shelder and 272 Cloyster. Love anything that's just in its own little home. I wish I was like that. 271 is Chincho. 270 Emboar. Love Emboar's design. 269 is Pichu. Very cute. 268 is Cinderace. 267 Heracross. 266 Volcanion. 265 Misdreavus. 264 Palkia. 263 Nihilego. 262 is Dreadnought. 261 is Sobble. 260 Zorua. 259 Zoroark. 258 is Grookey. 257 Raikou. 256 Centiskorch. 255 Cranidos. 254 Rampardos. 253 Executor. 252 Sandile. 251 Crocodile. Love Crocodile. 250 though, Crocorock is my favourite of all three. I love him. 249 Mankey. Love a Mankey. 248 is Houndour. 247 Houndoom. 246 is Golduck. 245 Spiritomb. 244 is Colossus. 243 is Duosian. 242 Golett. 241 Venusaur. 240 Xurkitree. Man, I freaking love using Xurkitree. 239 is Kangaskhan. 238 is Kingler. 237 Tropius. 236 Prinplup. 235 is Rhyperia. 234, Baltoy. And 233 is Claydol. Very creepy, very weird design. I love it. 232, Delmies. Ah, yeah, great. 231 is Muck. 230, Type Null. Very weird. 229, Silvally as well. Very weird backstory to those two. Very interesting. 228 is Beedrill. 227, Nidoqueen. 226, Darumaka. 225, Beartic. 224, Malamar. Love Malamar. 223, Quilladin. 222, Togetic. 221, Ladybar. 220, Nickit. 219, Thievul. Very cute. Very cool Pokemon. 218, Kabuto. 217, Kabutops. 216 is Bulbasaur. 215 is Onix. 214 is Mismagius. 213 is Talonflame. 212, Tyrant. Great, looks like Chomper from Land Before Time. Talking about that before. 211, Diancie. Mega Diancie looks good. This regular Diancie looks pretty bad. 210 is Stakataka. 209 is Mantine. 208 is Probopass. 207 is Crawdaunt. 206, Yamask. 205 is Genesect. 204 is Reshiram. 203, Runerigus. 202 is Wartortle. 201 is Stuffle. Very, very cute. Obviously. Very, very cute. 200 is Tapu Bulu. 199 is Hitmonlee. We're in the top 200, everybody. We're in the top 200. 198 is Orbeetle. 197 is Marchamp. 196, Alakazam. 195 is Weezing. 194, Snubble. Love it. 193, Steelix. 192, Darmanitan. 191, Regieleki. Ah, I love all the Reggies. They're all great. 190 is Magnezone. 189 is Golem. 188 is Crabominable. Yeah, look at this idiot. I love him. 187 is Xerneas. 186, Rhydon. 185, Honchkrow. 184, Electivire. 183, Clawitzer. 182 is Calyrex, which I've really enjoyed using. Mamoswine is 181. 180 is Lucario. 179 is Solgaleo. 178 is Wishy-Washy. 177, Slowking. 176, Slowbro. 175 is Shaman. Don't tell Ray that Slowking was that low. 174 is Cofagrigus. 173 is Shuckle. 172, Zarude. 171, Gallade. 170, Lunala. 169, Moltres. Don't know what happened to that slide. 168 is Aerodactyl. 167 is Gyarados. Yeah, big improvement on Magikarp. Obviously, Gyarados is great. 166 is Cubchoo. 165, Esper, you creepy boy. 164 is Trevenant. 163, Banette. 162, Giratina. 161, Xatu. 160, Clefairy. 159, Buzzwole. Look at this guy. 158 is Beldum. 157, Rowlet. 156, Dartix. 155 is Go-Go. 154, Croconaw. 153 is Ditto. 152, Butterfree. 151, Scorbunny. Don't know what happened to that slide. 150 is Pidgeotto. 149 is Colossal. 148, Larvitar. 147 is Obstagoon. 146 is Nidoran Male. 145 is Nidorino. 144, Lotad. 143 is Lombre. 142 is Lairon. 141 is Skiddo. 140 is Volcarona. 139 is Carvana. 138, Float Cell. And 137 is Buizel. 136, Metang. 135, Glalie. 134, Tapu Koko. 133, Feraligatr. 132 is Sableye. 131 is Dreepy. 130 is Corviknight. I really like Corviknight. I feel like it's the potential that Skarmory had is realized with Corviknight. 129 is Drakloak. 128 is Sandshrew. And 127 is Sandslash. 126 is Mawile. 125 Monferno. 124 Chestnut. 123 is Pawniard. 122 is Hydreigon. 121 Regidrago. Man, great poke. 120 is Scyther, big swords. 119 is Abra, yes. 118 is Celebi. 117 is Zygarde. 116 is Dragapult. 115 is Totodile. 114 is Pikachu. 113 is Tyrantrum. 112 Piplup. 111 is Trico. 110 Grovyle. 109 is Nidoking. 108 is Oddish. Oddish is really basic, but something about its design is really appealing. 107 is Metagross. 106 is Jellicent. 105 is Azurill. 104 is Wailmer. 103 Ledian. 102 is Arcanine. 101 Ghastly. And number 100 is Haunter. 100 to go. We're nearly there. 99 is Rhyhorn. Ho-Oh is 98. 97 is Mudkips. I heard you like them. Remember that? 96 is Marshtomp. 95 is Hawlucha, a luchador Pokemon. Hell yeah. 94 is Incineroar, also a pro wrestling Pokemon. 93 is Latias. 92 is Latios. 91 is Quagsire. 90 is Urshifu. Loved Urshifu in the game. 89 is Wooper. Yes. 88 is Pidgeot. Yes. 87 is Suicune. 86 is Pinsir. Oh man, I love Mega Pinsir. Bring back the Megas, Pokemon, you fucking cowards. 85 is Zigzagoon and 84 is Linoon. And these guys have pickup and they will make your game a freaking breeze. Picking up Ultra Balls and rare candies and shit. It's so good. 83 is Landorus. Love the Therian form. Absolutely fantastic. 82 is Cyndaquil. Yes, you little trooper. 81 is Aeron. So cute. I always catch an Aeron. 80 is Cursola. Great. A Pokemon with a freaking message. You love to see it. It's so cool. Teaching everybody about the coral reefs and shit. 79 is Decidueye. Its fucking wings is its cloak. It's an archer. It's like Robin Hood. It's a ghost. Ah, brilliant. 78 is Copperajah. This guy is so brilliant and great and amazing. My absolute dude is Kartana. This little origami dude. Fuck yeah, man. Little tiny fucking killer, little murderer. 78 is Duskull. I love this creepy weirdo. Dusclops is 75, very creepy, very scary. 74 is Guzzlord, just this monster that eats everything. Fucking brilliant. 73 is Shedinja. What a fantastic concept for a Pokemon. Really, 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 really clever. 72 is Flygon. Love it. 71 is Munchlax. Little trooper, little dude. Golurk can turn into a fucking rocket ship out of nowhere. Scraggy, yes. And Scrafty, obviously, as well. Fantastic. I love these guys. Sigilyph. Just so weird. Just anything that looks like a Angel from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Yeah, it's going to rank pretty high. Togekiss is 066. Can't argue with that. Darkrai, fantastic. Moody Duty. Dusknoir, big, scary, weirdo. Yes. Arceus, that's God, and maybe he should rank a little higher. Reuniclus. I freaking love Reuniclus's design. It's so cool. It's just this weird psychic ball of energy. Sirfetch, this fucking bro, this guy, man, what a warrior. 60 is Sharpedo. Just mouth. Just the good parts of shark. Just mouth. Just go. I just go and I bite. That's all I know. Meryl. What a trooper. Whale Lord, the biggest, the boldest, the best. 57 is Honedge. It's a sword, blade, 2 swords, Aegislash, sword and shield. Fantastic. Amazing. Incredible. 54 is Torterra, and I want a Torterra really bad in real life. I would ride around on its back all day. I'd set up a hammock on the little tree it's got in the back. I'd fucking chill. Mimikyu. Amazing. I like it more than Pikachu. I get it. I'm not a Pikachu either. 52 is Gardevoir. Elegance and grace. And 51 is Squirtle. 50 is Aipom. My guy. Yes. 49 is Gengar. 48 is Cubone. 47 is Charmeleon. 46 is Aggron. Mega Aggron's brilliant. 45 is Regice. 44 is Lugia. 43 is Bisharp. Amazing. Looks like a Power Ranger. 42 is Regirock. Yes, he's brilliant. 41 is Scizor. Fantastic. 40 is Raichu. Yes. 39 is Necrozma. Man, I fucking love Necrozma. Oh, 38 is Groudon. Yes. 37 is Regigigas. Oh, you fucking legend. And 36 is Registeel. I think the best Reggie. I don't use them as much, but oh, mate, I fucking love Registeel. God damn it. 35 is Duraludon. It turns into a city. It turns into a skyscraper. I love that. 34 is Blastoise. Big cannons on its back. 33 is Eternatus. Fucking terrifying. 32 is Quilava. Yes. Number 31 is Kyogre. Number 30 is Yveltal. Oh, yeah. Fucking the most sort of freaking disturbed noise Pokemon. 29 is Charmander. 28 is Raboot. This guy could have his own video game franchise, like a freaking platformer where you play as Raboot. I'd absolutely play as this little ninja dude. Fuck yeah. 27 is Mew. Maybe the cutest Pokemon in the whole game. 26 is Zapdos. 25 is Ludicolo. Always excited to see Ludicolo. 24 is Greninja. Yes, fucking absolutely. 23 is Terrakion. Look at this fucking unit. Look at this fucking guy. Yeah. 22 is Snorlax. Big heavy boy. Fucking fantastic. 21 is Zamazenta. Number 20 is Zacian. I ummed and ahed about these two a lot. They're almost too cool. Like Zacian's just like it's too much. Wolf with sword. Like it seems like it's trying a bit hard. I don't know. Does it also vape and shit? I don't know. Is the sword a vape? When it's had a sword in its mouth? You know what I'm talking about. Number 19 is Rayquaza. Fantastic. And number 18 is Grimmsnarl. What an incredible improvement on the previous designs. Turns into a giant mech made out of its own hair. What a fantastic poke. Number 17 is Ambipom. Number 16 is Marowak. Alolan Marowak is the main reason it's up there. I fucking love Alolan Marowak. Number 15 is Mewtwo, the strongest Pokemon. Number 14, Tyranitar. Number 13 is Deoxys. Oh my god, I loved it. If I could be any Pokemon, I'd be Deoxys. I wish I was Deoxys. Number 12 is Garchomp. Fantastic. Azumarill. Ah, Azumarill is such a fucking brilliant Pokemon. Just an absolute brilliant. Oh, Entei. Are you kidding me with Entei? Are you fucking kidding me? Number 10, the top 10, everybody. Number 9 is Celesteela. It's the backstory of Celesteela. It's a princess that lives on the moon. It's made out of bamboo, which is also steel, and it's a rocket ship from a different dimension. I mean, come on. Number 8 is Clefable. Ah, I love using Clefable. It's so fucking good. It's just getting stored power, getting all those calm minds together. Clefable's so fantastic. Number 7 is Empoleon. And you need to fucking show some respect. That's the Emperor right there. That's the Emperor Penguin Empoleon. Number 6 is Swampert. Yeah, these are the 10 best Pokemon in the game. Swampert, number 6. Number 5 is Sceptile. Completely just because. These two just Mega Sceptile is the main reason. Mega Sceptile and Mega Swampert, bring back the Megas, Game Freak, you losers. Those Megas were fan-fucking-tastic. I loved using them. Miss them. But Sceptile's great anyway. Number 4 is Salamence. What an absolute fucking legend. Number 3 is Typhlosion. Man, this guy's got me through some fucking scrapes, man. This guy's got me through some fucking scrapes. This guy always had my back. And number 2 is Pheromosa. And she's come from a different dimension to show you a little something called style. Maybe a little something called grace. A little something called fashion. Maybe look it up before she fucking tramples you. Incredible Pokemon. Just absolutely flawless, but not the best. Number 1 is Charizard. And great in all the games. Fantastic. 2 Megas, which we don't have anymore, obviously, but fantastic. 2 Megas, an amazing Gigantamax. Always brilliant. Always there for me. Always supporting me. Charizard. And I support it. And Charizard embodies the spirit of Pokemon for me like no other Pokemon. It is the spirit of adventure, but also the spirit of improving and getting better at things. Like, that's a big part of Pokemon for me. And I always remember as a kid drawing Charizard, and I can't draw, I could never draw, but I drew pages and pages of Charizards, just trying to nail one. And eventually I did, and then I sent it into this kids show, What Now? I sent it into What Now, if you know. And they put it on the TV, and they said, Ben drew this. And I'll always remember that. Yep. I was sort of hoping that I'd maybe come to a more profound realization having done this. But there it is. That's all of the Pokemon ranked from worst to best. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do I care? I do. Comment below, I guess, and I'll read them? Yeah, let's try that. Thank you for those of you that made it all the way through this video. I appreciate you. I love you. And I'll see you around. That's Pokemon, baby.